Maths class. Today we are starting a new lesson, that is quadrilaterals. What is meant by quadrilateral? Four-sided shapes are known as four-sided polygon, known as the quadrilateral. Mainly which all quadrilateral do we know? That means rectangle, square, parallelogram, trapezium, rhombus, kite, all comes under the quadrilateral. Then now we are discussing the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. You already know angle sum property of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So you want to look the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. For a quadrilateral, you know that four sides, four vertices and four angles are there. You want to find out the four angle sum that you want to find out. For this, ABCD is a quadrilateral, BD is one of its diagonal. Diagonal divide that quadrilateral into two triangles. One triangle is ABD, another triangle is BCD. This is the first triangle and this is the second triangle. In triangle ABD, you know that angle sum of a triangle is 180 degree. This triangle we are marking these three angles. Angle DAB. You know that while saying the name of a angle, the middle letter will be the angle name. So A means you want to say that angle DAB. Then ABD means this B. Then ADB means the angle D. Middle letter will be the angle. So adding this you are getting 180 degree. That you are giving equation number 1. The reason is angle sum property of a triangle. Next I am taking the triangle BCD. Then angle DBC plus angle BDC plus this angle. This one and this. That also you are getting 180 degree by the angle sum property. You want to add these two equations 1 plus 2. Then left side you want to add and right side of the equation also you want to add. Then angle ABD plus angle DBC. ADB plus angle BDC. BAD plus BCD equal to 180 plus 180, you got 360 degree. This angle means ABD. ABD means this one. DBC means this B. Then this together you got angle B. Like that ADB. ADB plus BDC. BDC. Then these two D's means you got angle D. Angle BAD means BAD means angle A. Angle BCD means angle C. So angle B plus D plus angle A plus angle C equal to 360 degree. We can rearrange that. Then angle A plus B plus C plus D equal to 360 degree. That is sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. This is the proof of angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:5:9:13. Find all the angles of the quadrilateral. I told that sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. This means angle A is to B is to C is to D is equal to 3:5:9:13. Then if the ratio is coming, you already know that 1x we are taking. Angle A is equal to, we can take as 3x. B is equal to 5x. C equal to 9x. D is equal to 13x. So A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degree. Then 3x plus 5x plus 9x plus 13x is equal to 316. 30x is equal to 360. So x is equal to, you got 12. Then angle A means 3x, that is 3 into 12, 36. B is equal to 5x, 5 into 12, 16. Angle C equal to 9x, 9 into 12, 108. Angle D is equal to 13x, 13 into 12, that is equal to 156 degree. So you got all the four angles. Then you want to check that is it correct or not. If you are adding all these four angles, you want to get 360 degree. That is 36 plus 16, 108 plus 156. You can look that 0, 2, 6, 360 degree. So our answer is correct. Sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral you got 60 degree. ABCD is a parallelogram and AB and CQ are perpendiculars from vertices A and C on diagonal BD. Show that triangle APB concurrent to triangle CQD. AP equal to CQ, that also we want to prove. Then these are the triangle APB and CQD. Then AB equal to CD. AB, this is the side AB. AB equal to CD, because we already told it is a parallelogram. So opposite side of a parallelogram are equal. Then what about this angle APB? This and this angle. Then AB parallel to CD and BD is a transversal. So alternate interior angles we are getting ABP and CDQ. So alternate interior angles are equal. Next will be this P and Q angle are 90 degree. Then triangle APB concurrent to triangle CQD, by which rule two angles at one side. This angle and this angle. This two angle and this side. Not included side you are getting. So we can say that by AA's rule these two triangles are concurrent. Then you want to show that AP equal to CQ. Just look here, APB and CQD. AP equal to CQ. The corresponding sides are coming AP equal to CQ by CPCT. Corresponding parts of the concurrent triangle. Then BP equal to QD. We can say AB equal to CD. Then order of that sides you want to look, that will be the corresponding parts of the concurrent triangle. So AP equal to CQ by CPCT. Next question, diagonal AC of a parallelogram ABCD bisect angle A. Show that it bisect angle C also. AC is the diagonal of the parallelogram ABCD. It bisect this angle A. You want to show that this bisect this angle C also. In triangle, for this we are proving in triangle ADC and in triangle CBA. We are showing these two triangles are concurrent by SSS concurrence rule. AB equal to CD, AD equal to AD equal to BC. AD equal to BC, opposite sides of a parallelogram. Next CA equal to CA, that will be common, and DC equal to A or BA, opposite sides of a parallelogram. By SSS concurrence rule we got these two triangles are concurrent. Then by CPCT we are writing angle ACB. Angle ACB. This angle ACB equal to CAB. CAB. By CPCT we are writing angle ACB equal to angle CAB by CPCT. Again angle DAC. Angle DAC equal to angle BCA. BCA. That also you write. From this we will get, but CAB equal to DAC. These two angles also given equal. From this we can see that angle AC D equal to angle BCA. That means AC bisect angle C also. Because we already given these two angles are equal, then we proved that by CPCT we have written another two angles. From these two we can say that angle DCA equal to angle BCA. That means angle AC bisect angle C also. From the above second part is a rhombus, you want to prove that. Rhombus means all sides are equal. Already they given parallelogram, so opposite sides you already know is equal. Then these two angles are equal, then AD equal to CD, that is opposite sides of a equal angles. You know that equal angles opposite sides are equal. These two angles you got equal, angle ACD equal to angle CAD. These two angles you got equal, then its opposite side means AD equal to CD. Then you know that opposite sides are equal and these two are adjacent side also you got equal. From that we can understand that all sides are equal. So ABCD is a rhombus. Okay children, we can meet on the next class.